welcome back to the Maurice On Homes show on Care 101 Radio. HGTV star Tatiana Londono will be giving us a phone interview for the second time. She's coming back on the show, and we're excited and happy to have her back. But she's going to discuss the real estate market in Montreal, the growth that is happening in that province, in that city.
Mad growth.
Yeah, a lot of growth.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and compare and contrast it with Toronto. And there she is. We have a call. 1 second.
And the market was booming last year and the beginning, first quarter of this year.
Yeah, with our market in Toronto, the market's shifted over the past month and a half. The Premier actually introduced 16 new regulations.
Yeah, what's going on there now?
Yeah, it's turned into a buyer's market temporarily. Kind of the same thing that happened in Vancouver, where people are just holding off. I call it the herd mentality. So a lot of people are sitting back, waiting to see what's happening with the market. And there's a lot of homes up for sale, but just not selling as quick as before. Not as many multiple offers, you know.
You see, so it's affecting Toronto as well.
For sure.
And therefore, it's affecting all the markets outside. It's affecting New York City, so therefore it's going to affect Toronto and Vancouver. And Montreal was getting a little spurt.
Which areas of Montreal would be good to buy? Laval, Dorval? Where would you recommend for somebody who's looking to move to Montreal with no
the best
experience?
areas in Montreal are Westmount, Hampstead, TMR, Outremont. These are the best neighborhoods. Montreal, Westmount adjacent, and downtown. Anything near Westmount is doing amazing.
Okay.
That's the number one neighborhood in Quebec.
The number one neighborhood.
And then you have growing markets like the South Shore and Laval. Even, I know the guy, Luis from
Luis D. Ortiz.
$1 million
listing
agent in New York.
Yeah.
He quit the business too.
He did. He moved to Paris.
Yeah. He's living in Paris right now.
Yeah, I know.
The average house in Toronto is over 1.2 million, right?
Yeah.
In Montreal, 320,000.
And how much square foot would you get with that?
It's almost a joke. $320,000. While you guys are at 1.2 million, maybe even higher at this point.
That is a big difference in price range. Well, how much square footage would you receive with a $300,000 home in Montreal, approximately?
If your average home, maybe about 1,500 square feet.
That's still a very good price. I know one of the best things to do when it comes into real estate is to find an area that's up and coming. That way you can get maximum appreciation for the home that you buy. What are the up and coming areas that you would suggest somebody to buy in your province?
Maurice, I lost you again.
Can you hear me again? Can you hear me now?
Oh my God, I lost you.
Can you repeat the question for me?
Yeah, so...
Mauricio.
Can you hear me already?
Now I hear you.
What was the question?
Okay. The question was, where is an up-and-coming market in the Quebec province that you would recommend somebody to buy to gain maximum appreciation?
Here in Montreal?
Yeah.
If you buy anywhere downtown adjacent, you are safe. And in the suburbs, I suggest the West Island. So the West Island and anywhere close to downtown. So the Gay Village, Atwater Market, Point St. Charles, Verdun.
Condos included?
Point St. Charles. Any of these places, Little Burgundy, close that are 5 minutes or less to downtown, you are scoring here.
Okay.
And it's not expensive right now. It's still affordable. It's just going to keep going up. And because Montreal is still a low market, there's more room to grow here. It's realistic growth that is in tune with the salaries people are making. I don't understand how anyone could afford anything in Toronto with the jobs they have.
Yeah, that's very true. It's very hard.
It's so sad to me. Every home is $1 million. And what kind of jobs do you guys have?
Even some of the condos downtown Toronto is over $600,000 right on the water.
Wow.
How much would that be for, say...
In Montreal?
Yeah.
Something the size of... let's just say 800 square feet with a view of the water. You could get it for like $400K.
Yeah,
Yeah, a fraction of the price.
Montreal is definitely one of the places to go. That's for sure.
I think people are just banking their money on the Toronto market. It's kind of like, I don't think a lot of the buyers now are like, I'm going to be able to pay off my mortgage by the time I
Yeah.
move on in some capacity. It's just like, this is a family home. This is an investment that I can pass on to the next generation and just have it so they can, bank off the equity. Because I don't think anybody's like, yeah, I'll pay off my mortgage in 25 years. That's a lot of money.
A lot of money. A lot.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys should get your people together there who want to invest and bring them here for a weekend. Show them around. Do an open house. Take them to 10 different properties. Show them the good life in Montreal. Wine them and dine them, and then get their money and get them to invest here.
Yeah, there's a lot of culture in Montreal as well. A lot of nice culture in Montreal. So it's a different contrast with Toronto.
Good times, and it's cheap.
Yeah, this year would be a good year. You guys are celebrating hard for your, birthday, right? So, I think people would have a lot of fun.
Great year. Any year's a great year in Montreal. I'm always happy to be on your show, Maurice.
I appreciate that, Tatiana. Thanks for coming back again.
Sweet. Thank you guys. Take
Thank
care.
you. Have a nice day.
Have a good morning.
Bye.
Bye. You too.
If you just call.